Will the audience please rise for the posting of our nation's colors by the cadets of Slippery Rock University, Army ROTC, Color Guard, and remain standing for the singing of the National Anthem by the class of 2024 graduate Chloe Blashford. It is a tradition for uniformed members to stand at attention and for those not in uniform to place the right hand over their heart during the playing of the National Anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. Good afternoon, and welcome to Pennsylvania Western University's commencement celebration for PennWest Clarion, class of 2024. I am Dr. Deb Kelly, Dean of the College of Health Sciences and Human Services. Today, we come together to recognize and celebrate a milestone in the lives of our students, the completion of their degrees. Graduates, you have committed to pursuing excellence in your chosen field. To build upon the foundation of a strong education, you know how to question, how to reason, and how to express your ideas. You see the world as it is, in all of its complexity, the world as you would like it to be. Never stop learning, remain open to new ideas, new technologies, and new ways of thinking. The world will change at a rapid pace throughout your lives, and that is not something to fear, but to understand and embrace. It's actually very exciting. We are proud that PennWest Clarion has been a part of your education. We hope that you will use your skills and talents to make a difference, not just in your career, but also as a member of local, national, and even global communities. Students are at the center of everything that we do, and our community of educators, our faculty and staff are key to the success of our mission. At this time, I would like to ask all of the faculty and staff here today to stand and face the graduating class of 2024. Please stand. Please join me in acknowledging the contributions of these faculty and staff. Thank you. I will now introduce members of Pennsylvania Western Council of Trustees. Will you please stand when to be recognized? J.D. Dunbar, Council Secretary, and PennWest Clarion classes of 1977 and 1979. The Honorable Donna Overlander, PennWest Clarion class of 1991. Larry Pickett, PennWest class of 1977. And student trustee, Rachel Kister. Thank you. For each commencement at PennWest Clarion, we ask a distinguished member of our faculty to be the honorary bearer of our ceremonial mace. Our mace bearer today is Dr. Anthony J. Vega, Professor of Geoscience. Dr. Vega, will you please stand? Thank you for all that you have done and are doing, not only for our students, but for PennWest Clarion. There are several administrative, academic, and student and alumni leaders also seated on the platform. At this time, I would like them to stand as a group to be recognized. Thank you. You can be seated. It is now my great pleasure to introduce Dr. Susan Fenske, Vice President of Institutional Effectiveness and Student Affairs.
Good afternoon, and congratulations to the class of 2024. This is certainly a noteworthy day for many reasons, and to those of you who celebrate, I would like to say, may the 4th be with you. Today marks the beginning of the next phase of your life. It also marks the beginning of the next phase of your career, whether that is in the pursuit of meaningful work in your chosen field or the pursuit of an advanced degree. Your hard work, education, and experiences at PennWest Clarion have prepared you well for the opportunities that lie ahead. Wherever the future takes you, I am confident that you will build meaningful lives and make positive contributions to the Commonwealth and our global society. Across our 3 campuses today, over 1,800 PennWest students are graduating. Think about the cumulative impact on our communities, our Commonwealth, and our country, as our university produces so many graduates committed to the public good each year, year after year, decade after decade, and century after century. I also want to acknowledge that this year's commencement might be particularly meaningful for our graduates and their families and supporters. Because many of you graduated high school during the pandemic, you may not have had the ability to experience an in-person commencement ceremony. But here, today, together, in person, we note and celebrate that milestone as well. Completing high school and starting college in the midst of a pandemic and finding yourself here now, graduating on this spring day, is just another testament to your perseverance and your PennWest spirit. On behalf of the entire university community, I wish you the best in your personal and professional lives. We cannot wait to see all that you will accomplish. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Fenske. I am pleased to introduce the Honorable Donna Oberlander, member of the Pennsylvania Western University Council of Trustees.
Thank you. On behalf of the Pennsylvania Western University Council of Trustees, I am pleased to extend our congratulations to the graduating class of 2024. I know that your degree represents hard work and dedication. You have a lot to be proud of, and so does your alma mater. I would also like to acknowledge the friends and family who are here today. Thank you for your sacrifices that you have made to help our graduates reach this milestone. To the 2024 graduates, congratulations. You can be rightfully proud of the success you have achieved at PennWest Clarion, and our Council of Trustees is proud of you as well. On behalf of my trustee colleagues, I wish you the best in the next chapter of your journey and all your future endeavors.
Thank you, Trustee Oberlander. Sydney Spang will deliver the student address. Sydney is graduating summa cum laude with a Bachelor of Science in Biology with a pre-physician assistant concentration, as well as a minor in nutrition and fitness and chemistry. As a student at PennWest Clarion, Sydney served as the president for Student Senate, Eagle Ambassadors, and Phi Eta Sigma National Honor Society. Excuse me. After graduation, Sydney plans to attend Chatham University's Physician Assistant Program in Pittsburgh. Please help me in welcoming Sydney.
Hello, everyone. Welcome, students, friends, family, faculty, and staff to the Spring 2024 PennWest Clarion Commencement Ceremony. My name is Sydney Spang, and you have all most definitely seen me at the STC at some point, whether it be an 8 a.m. lecture, in the lab at 2 a.m. making agar plates for the micro lab the next morning, or working on my infamous TIC project. Shout out to Dr. Ampikian and to Dr. Diaz, wherever she's at as well. There she is. I didn't forget about you. On behalf of all the students gathered here today, I want to express our deep gratitude to everyone who has played a part in our journey. Each one of you has contributed in one form or another to shaping our experience at Clarion. And without your support, we wouldn't be proudly wearing these graduation caps. I would first like to thank my parents, siblings, friends, and my 2 wiener dogs, Marshall and Izzy, for getting me through my years here at Clarion. As we stand here to leave behind our last 4 years, or 5 in my case, I just love Clarion so much, don't want to leave. I can't help but reflect on my profound impact Clarion has had on each of us. It's more than just a university, it's a place where lifelong friendships were forged, skills were honed, and passions were discovered. For me, Clarion became a platform to explore and advocate for what I believe in, a journey that has helped shape my identity and purpose. Hence, my involvement as Student Senate President and career choice as a physician assistant. I would like to thank the administrators like Dr. Fenske up here, Jimmy McGee, and Matt Schaefer for their continued investment in the importance of student advocacy and supporting me in being the voice of the students. In spirit of sharing a little bit more about my own experience, I want to highlight how Clarion has been instrumental in helping me find my passion for advocacy. Whether it was through involvement in organizations like Student Senate or participating in events that aim to make a positive impact, I discovered the power of using my voice to advocate for others. I transformed from a reserved girl who was too scared to disagree with anyone to allowing me to feel comfortable enough to be here in front of all of you speaking today. Before Clarion, I don't think that this would have happened. Clarion provided not only an education, but an environment that fostered personal and professional growth. Ask yourself what Clarion has brought you. Maybe a passion you never knew you had, a partner in life, a lifelong friendship, a network of community, or maybe some of the best bread bowls you've ever had the pleasure of eating. Today, as we face the end of our college years, it's natural to feel a mix of emotions. Many think of graduation as the end of many things. The end of the 4 years you have spent alongside some of your lifelong friends with whom you've spent lifelong memories with. Shout out to my friends in the front seat over there. The end of living with these friends, the end of late night study sessions in the Carlson Library or STC Fishbowl, the end of your insane ALF weekends, and ultimately the end of your college era. This is definitely something to mourn and reflect upon, but the definition of the word commencement literally means a beginning or a start, and that is exactly what today brings. As cliche as it sounds, every ending has a new beginning. After today, we step into the world as college-educated adults. It is a scary thought, I know. We will be armed with the knowledge, skills, and memories we've cultivated here. It's the commencement of the next chapter of our lives, an opportunity to open new doors and embrace new opportunities. Class of 2024, as we celebrate our academic achievements today, let's also acknowledge the commencement of a journey where we have the power to make a positive impact on the world. With hearts full of gratitude for what Clarion has given us, let's eagerly anticipate the new beginnings that lie ahead. Congratulations, and may your futures be full of countless new and exciting beginnings or commencements. Thank you.
Thank you, Sydney. Well, we've now come to the heart of our ceremony, the awarding of the degrees. In a few moments, we will begin with the awarding of graduate degrees and a centuries-old academic tradition of hooding each of our graduate candidates to symbolically recognize their scholarly achievement. We will then confer the undergraduate degrees, and as we do, you will notice that there are a number of graduates wearing various stoles and cords. Some signify special achievements at the undergraduate level. The meaning of these honors, stoles, and cords, as well as a description of the significance of all the academic regalia and honors recognition, can be found in the commencement program. Additionally, some of our graduates are wearing stoles, cords, or medallions that signify and recognize meaningful involvement in student organizations or communities. For our graduate degree candidates, Dr. Jesse Haight, Assistant Chair and Professor in the Department of Education, and Dr. Paul Woodburn, Professor in the Department of Business, Economics, and Communication, will serve as our heralds and will announce each of the candidates' names. Associate Dean Juanice Vega of the College of Science, Technology, and Business will have the privilege of vesting each of the graduate candidates with a hood. Graduate candidates, once you're vested and present yourself in full academic regalia to receive your diploma cover, and you will then be congratulated for this significant accomplishment. As we call the candidates forward, please reference their names in the commencement program. Will the candidates for master's degrees please rise and come forward with your hood and card? When you approach the podium, please give your card to the herald who will read your name. You can then be seated when you return to your row.
Ebony Renee Love, summa cum laude. Morgan Victoria Davey, cum laude. Joseph Philip Rossi, summa cum laude. Daniel Kevin Fox, summa cum laude. Scott Shoemaker, summa cum laude. Paige Reimers, summa cum laude. Emily Ann Eckert, summa cum laude. Wendelin Faye Bintram, summa cum laude. Sarah Hope Tyler, summa cum laude. Isla Colburn, summa cum laude. Julie Michelle McGurl, summa cum laude. Robin Michelle Frazier, summa cum laude. Lauren Elizabeth Slogenhop, summa cum laude. Jessica Marie Schwindenhammer, summa cum laude. Elizabeth Eileen Kendall, summa cum laude. Tessa Lynn Trout, summa cum laude. Kenneth Earl Martin, summa cum laude. Sydney Lauren Edwards, summa cum laude. Shonene Olivas, summa cum laude. Nicholas Gary Taylor, cum laude. Megan Elizabeth Anderson, summa cum laude. Mary Lou Schloop, summa cum laude. Aaron Beck Depew, magna cum laude. Melinda Lee Lewis, summa cum laude. Carl Sidney Megan, cum laude. Alyssa Lauren Lovell, cum laude. Alexandra Ann Hill, summa cum laude. Julie Mornowek, summa cum laude. Madeline Elizabeth Schaefer, summa cum laude. Pat Ritchie, summa cum laude. Samantha N. Burkhouse, summa cum laude. Cherish Melinda Inman, cum laude. Tina Marie Thompson, summa cum laude. Megan Courtney Hewlings, summa cum laude.
Will the candidates for the master's degrees please rise? Dr. Frensky, the candidates being presented to you have been certified by the faculty and the dean as having fulfilled the requirements for their master's degree. Upon completion of the program requirements, I recommend that these degrees be conferred.
By virtue of the power vested in me by the Board of Governors of Pennsylvania State System of Higher Education, members of the Council of Trustees of Pennsylvania Western University, and upon completion of your program requirements, I hereby confer the master's degree to which you are entitled with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Congratulations, graduates.
You may be seated. Will the candidates for the baccalaureate degrees please rise and come forward with your card? When you approach the podium, please give your card to the herald, who will read your name. You can then be seated when all candidates have returned to their row.
Sydney J. Spang, summa cum laude. Iona Nicole G., summa cum laude. Ashayla Marie Waite, cum laude. Nicholas Mayberry Flanagan, cum laude. Megan Sarah Lynn Lewis, magna cum laude. Alexis Michaela Feroz, cum laude. Abigail Hope Hannah, cum laude. Megan L. Snyder, cum laude. Annabella M. Triana, cum laude. Lauren Ashley Redinger, magna cum laude. Faith Cherie Smith, summa cum laude. Anna Campbell Waters, magna cum laude. Isaiah Jonathan Pingy, cum laude. Brianna M. Patterson, summa cum laude. Claire Lillian Mapes, summa cum laude. Jocelyn Grace Hatfield, summa cum laude. Countess Lily Vason. Briacia Isis Mann, cum laude.
It's Lupe Kai Watson.
Wupe Kai Watson, cum laude. Maya Nevea Young, cum laude. Taylor Marie Little, cum laude. Lauren Michelle Eckert, summa cum laude. Emma Lee Kilgore, summa cum laude. How do I pronounce this one? Anne Clark, summa cum laude. Alyssa Rose McClellan, cum laude. Heather K. Ansell, magna cum laude. Abigail E. Gatesman, summa cum laude. Morgan Elizabeth Boken, cum laude. Belle Jubilee Ralston, cum laude. Daniel Michael Miller, cum laude. Emerson John Abramovich, cum laude. Robert Stephen Curry III, cum laude. Sadie Jane Leisinger, cum laude. Anne Marie Kester, cum laude. Casey Scott Shugart, cum laude. Griffin H. Snyder, cum laude. Samuel J. Economy, magna cum laude. Will Henry Meyer, summa cum laude. Leonard Piccini III, cum laude. Darren Richard Byers, cum laude. Brett Timothy Pitzer, cum laude. Samuel Dylan Fellner, cum laude. Sylvia Kim Stibley, summa cum laude. Danica C. Moose, summa cum laude. Angela Johanna Dannon, cum laude. Hannah Christine Schaefer, magna cum laude. Gabriel Allen Hoke, cum laude. Rory Nicole Duso, magna cum laude. Hey, Charlie Jean Smith, summa cum laude. Isabel Grace Salucci, cum laude.
Justice Leah Peters, magna cum laude. Chase Lee Posey, cum laude. Cameron Pine, cum laude. Thomas Joseph England, summa cum laude. Levinsky Ramon Collins Jr., cum laude. Hunter J. Woodward, cum laude. Sarah May Peace, magna cum laude. Karamogo Kevin Sila, cum laude. Allie E. Galvach, cum laude. Samantha Y. Galvach, magna cum laude. Kyla Lynn Drum, magna cum laude. Lily Ann Rosick, magna cum laude. Jacob A. Burns, magna cum laude. Brandon Michael Van Warmer, cum laude. Truman Joseph Vereb, cum laude. Michaela Paige Dietz, summa cum laude. Summer Fawn Young, cum laude. Congratulations. Noah Scott Seifert, magna cum laude. Hunter Paul Martin, summa cum laude. Lucas Michael Nichols, summa cum laude. Ryan James Shower, cum laude. Tracy Lou, cum laude. How you doing, Marcy? Congratulations. Marcy Angela Schindler, summa cum laude. Lauren Brianne McCleary, magna cum laude. Aaron James Kelso, cum laude. Jason Y. Agents, cum laude. Rigel Alexander Wasilak, summa cum laude. Sarah Catherine Sampson, cum laude. David William Sterling, magna cum laude. Austin Scott Leisure, cum laude. Nolan Daniel Songer, magna cum laude. Hayden Patrick Harmon, cum laude. Madeline Marie Murphy, cum laude. Haley J. Fry, summa cum laude. Trent Gregory Napoltz, magna cum laude. Logan James Johnson. Nicholas Pasamonte, cum laude. Samora Asante Curry, magna cum laude.
Quinlan Thomas Bailey, cum laude. Alexis Michelle Doer, cum laude. Stephen Michael Vivis, Jr., summa cum laude. Corey Arthur Felmley, summa cum laude. Cole David Ioka, cum laude. Mackenzie L. Kent, cum laude. Ashley Jane Van Gilder, cum laude. Nathan Jean Roby, cum laude. Ty Jacob Corbin, cum laude. Legend Giovanni Davis, magna cum laude. Makai Shamir Pitts, cum laude. Luke Nicholas Schiavone, cum laude. Joseph A. Wagner, Jr., cum laude. Jack David Lauer, cum laude. Braden J. McKee, cum laude. Colton Jack Irwin, cum laude. J.C. May Bowser, summa cum laude. Maria Bradley, summa cum laude. Madison Dawn Franceschi, summa cum laude. Ashley Celine Gray, summa cum laude. Sarah Lynn Barch, summa cum laude. Devin Glenn Hibben, summa cum laude. Jenna Ray Moorhead, cum laude. Stephen Jeffrey Kelly, cum laude. Jonathan Walter King, cum laude. Marlene A. Meyer, summa cum laude. Matthew J. Franz, cum laude. Alyssa Ray Dunlap, cum laude. Nicholas David Jones, magna cum laude. Mary Elizabeth Fremer, cum laude. Bria J. Small, cum laude. Ava Marie Sylvester, cum laude. Madison Marie Medine, summa cum laude. Hannah Maria Koziarski, summa cum laude. Victoria Marie Vega, summa cum laude. Danielle Marie Fries, cum laude. Mitchell Lincoln Knapp, magna cum laude. Jeffrey Andrew Beekner, summa cum laude. Luke Robert Yeager, cum laude. Giovanni Nicholas Catalone, cum laude. Julian De Jesus, cum laude. Isaac Thomas Jones, summa cum laude. Benton James Smith, magna cum laude. Donovan R. Stevens, cum laude. Carly Michelle Over, cum laude. Cassandra Lynn Cox, cum laude. Adana Maltone, cum laude. DeAndre Anthony Thompson, cum laude.
Caleb M. Thompson, cum laude. Elsie Diane Stanley, summa cum laude. Sarah Catherine Tychinsky, cum laude. Paul V. Gornati, cum laude. Caitlin M. Bush, cum laude. Rebecca Grace Zandarski, summa cum laude. Angelica Marie Alonzo Zana, cum laude. Clarissa Y. Cambra, magna cum laude. Sydney G. Parks, summa cum laude. Angelise Nicole Vanderhoff, cum laude. Gabrielle S. Hoover, cum laude. Jordan Kristen Portis, cum laude. Jocelyn Rose Jackson, cum laude. Holly N. Doherty, magna cum laude. Joshua Philip States, cum laude. Daniel John Hackenberg, summa cum laude. Matthew Montgomery Fisher, cum laude. Autumn Rose Bees, cum laude. Jenna Labolita, summa cum laude. Kaylee Grace Simpson, cum laude. Cassie Dawn Cochran, cum laude. Jennifer Ann Lander, magna cum laude. Hope E. Byers, summa cum laude. DeShayla Lee Bissett, cum laude. Leah M. Dunphy, cum laude. Sean Thomas Weigel, cum laude. Matthew Lewis Galzerano, cum laude. Ryan Michael Schrum, cum laude. Tucker Logan Spearing, magna cum laude. Damon Dominic Navaroli, cum laude. Justin Michael Donick, magna cum laude. Brendan Charlie Winkles, cum laude. Elliot Marcus Davila, cum laude. Amanda Louise Johnson, cum laude. Nicole D. Armstrong, cum laude. Nidira Deanna Torrance, cum laude. Jacinda Lee Zeller, cum laude. Madison Shea Rocap, summa cum laude. Heather Lynn Craywick, cum laude. Jennifer Spencer, summa cum laude. Sydney Lynn Barto, summa cum laude. Wonderful. Yourself? Sophie Gillen Wyant, magna cum laude. Angela B. Olson, summa cum laude. Megan Elizabeth Stallman, magna cum laude. Emily Faith Greiner, magna cum laude. Rachel Carolina Aravich, summa cum laude. Austin Kendall Myers, magna cum laude. Catherine Faith Custer, cum laude.
Will the candidates for the bachelor's degrees please rise? Dr. Fensky, the candidates being presented to you have been certified by the faculty and the dean of having fulfilled the requirements for the bachelor's degree. Upon completion of their program requirements, I recommend that these degrees be conferred.
By virtue of the power vested in me by the Board of Governors of Pennsylvania's state system of higher education, members of the Council of Trustees of Pennsylvania Western University, and upon completion of your program requirements, I hereby confer the bachelor's degree to which you are entitled, with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Congratulations, graduates.
You can be seated. Will the candidates for associate degrees please rise and come forward with your card? When you approach the podium, please give your card to the herald who will read your name, and then you will be seated when all candidates return to your row.
Lindsay Michelle Imhoff, cum laude. Emily Alexis Carpino, cum laude. Megan Victoria Ike. Jessica Noel DeVita, cum laude. Excuse me. Kathy Beekner, cum laude. McKaylee Daisy Robinson, cum laude. Jameer R. Jackson, cum laude. Tahara R. Bish, cum laude. Caitlin Commons, cum laude. Alyssa Lynette Leith, cum laude. Ariana Nicole Perry, cum laude.
Will the candidates with associate degrees please rise? Dr. Fensky, the candidates being presented to you have been certified by the faculty and dean as having fulfilled the requirements for their associate degree. Upon completion of the program requirements, I recommend that these degrees be conferred.
By virtue of the power vested in me by the Board of Governors of Pennsylvania's State System of Higher Education, members of the Council of Trustees of Pennsylvania Western University, and upon completion of your program requirements, I hereby confer the associate degree to which you are entitled with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Graduates, you may now move your tassel. Congratulations.
We now move to the commissioning of PennWest Clarion Army ROTC cadets. It is my pleasure to introduce Sergeant Cargenta and Captain Andre and the cadets Morgan Boken and Belle Ralston. Please come forward. Cadet Boken is graduating with a bachelor's degree in physics. Morgan is being commissioned into the Pennsylvania Army National Guard as a quartermaster officer and will serve in the 128th Brigade Support Battalion in Ford City, Pennsylvania. Cadet Ralston is graduating with a bachelor's degree in environmental biology. Bell is being commissioned into the Pennsylvania Army National Guard as a medical service officer and will serve in the 112th Infantry Regiment in Cambridge Springs, Pennsylvania.
Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name. Have been appointed an officer for the Army of the United States at the rank of second lieutenant. Do solemnly swear to support and defend the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
that I take this obligation freely
that I take this obligation freely
without any mental reservation
without any mental reservation
or purpose of evasion,
or purpose of evasion,
that I will well and faithfully
that I will well and faithfully
discharge the duties
discharge the duties
upon the office
upon the office
that I'm about to enter.
that I'm about to enter.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Lieutenants Boken. Congratulations, Lieutenants Boken and Ralston. Thank you all for your service. Now that we have so many new alumni in the audience, please join me in welcoming Thomas Lawner, class of 2010, and President of the Board of Directors for the PennWest Clarion Alumni Association. Please help me in giving him a warm welcome.
Thank you, Dr. Kelly. Graduates, I am proud to be here today to celebrate this wonderful occasion with you and your families, mentors, and friends. This ceremony represents the culmination of your hard work, commitment, and dedication while at PennWest Clarion and the beginning of new adventures and experiences as you forge a path for yourself. When you leave this campus, I hope that you will take a piece of this place with you. Continue to push yourselves. Expect more. Strive for something greater, but never forget your roots. You are, forever and always, a golden eagle. Today, you enter a new phase of your relationship with the university. As alumni, I encourage you to remain close to your alma mater, your fellow alumni, and the professors and staff members who have made a difference in your lives. Visit campus often for homecoming and other events. Stop at the alumni office to say hello and reach out to share your success stories. We will always be here for you. And when you're able, reach back and help future Golden Eagles complete their degrees by giving of your time, talent, or treasure. Some of you have already made your first gift in commemoration of your success. Thank you for demonstrating your pride and gratitude by helping others. Alumni are important members of the university family. Please know that you are important to us, and we truly appreciate all the support we receive from you. At this time, all Clarion alumni in the audience, please stand so that we may recognize you for your dedication to your alma mater and to our students. Thank you. Congratulations, class of 2024, and welcome to the Clarion Alumni Association.
Thank you, Tom. Before we close the program, I would like to acknowledge all of the graduates who were unable to participate in today's festivities. We congratulate you and hope that you have been able to join us through live stream. The names of all of our graduates are listed in the program and can be viewed online. I also want to acknowledge graduates who are active military and veterans who are wearing red, white, and blue cords. I ask that all military and veterans in attendance today please rise to be recognized. Thank you for your service. Graduates, Please join me in thanking your parents, family members, and friends who have supported you on this journey leading up to today's celebration. And let's also thank Slippery Rock University ROTC Color Guard, singer and class of 2024 graduate Chloe Blashford, and our student and employee volunteers who contributed to today's event. As we conclude our ceremony, Ms. Blashford will lead us in the singing of the alma mater. The words are printed in the front of your program. Family and friends, you may meet your graduates in the lobby or outside the building once the recessional is over. We ask that no guests enter on the main floor. Please rise for the alma mater, and then remain standing for the retirement of the colors by the Army ROTC Color Guard. We ask that you remain standing until the colors have left the gym, at which time you can be seated until the platform party, faculty, and graduates have exited the auditorium. Thank you.
Oh, Clarion, dear Clarion, oh, college on the hill, to all the joys of student life, our hearts will ever thrill. Your silent winding river, it haunts me still. Oh, Clarion, dear Clarion, we pledge our faith to you with everlasting love and loyalty.